Tuesday. This stupid hoe right here does not know how to drive. Stop at a yield sign. You can't squeeze through. Can't do the speed limit or even close to the speed limit. You gotta either do 30 or 55. It's okay. Okay, seemed like he was in a pretty good mood. I got queso and guacamole to take to work, which is just going to be a pain in the ass because, you know, I'll be at the gym for the next hour. And apparently there was a lot of deliveries yesterday that probably didn't get done because, you know, if I'm not there, nobody else can do it. So I just got a feeling it's going to be a shit show at work today. It's okay, we're gonna go to the gym and do arms. Since Tuesdays is one of those days I don't really have anything planned. So I think it's just gonna be a second arm day. Yeah. That sounds like a good plan to me. Well, I can at least take my pre-workout and it'll kick in while I'm there, and it'll still have a little bit of zing left to it by the time I'm done. So yep.
Those were so fucking good. They taste just like it. Well, like, the protein tastes like actual milk. Like, the milk from, what's it called? Milk after your, yes.
Hey, Brandon.
Did we officially ever meet?
No, we haven't.
Nice.
No. Nice to meet you. Probably are.
All yesterday was waiting on stuff.
Supposed to be here all day.
I can't leave so early now.
See, I gotta get work at 10 too. You're fine.
Probably be here tomorrow evening.
Okay, I'll be here by you.
Yeah, we're at 5 in the morning.
I didn't think things opened at 5 a.m.
We have truck tomorrow.
Oh, I hated that. I work retail. Truck was the worst.
Oh, yeah. I probably have the biggest truck I've ever had in the past 4 years. So, tomorrow.
Do you golf? Want to play golf?
I tried.
You going on simulator?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, when it's chill, I do. Or like nights I manage. Sometimes I'll go on there for a second.
Everybody should know how to play
See what
golf.
the boys are doing.
Everybody should learn how to play golf. When you go on vacations, it's like the most prettiest real estate in the world.
I know, I do want to learn. I did it a couple times, but I was like, dang, if you actually did this for real, you'd be kind of good.
Hit the ball hard, make it hard.
I was like, I'm just trying to hit it, not miss.
Oh, that's what most of the guys at the bar say. It's funny. I saw the Tom Holland thing. I was like, hey, you should think of me. But I don't get my Instagram notifications are fucking terrible, so I don't ever usually get them until I actually turn on Instagram, until I actually open the app.
Yeah.
But
So I follow this one chick she's into all the shit.
Yeah.
All the shit. And one of her deals is all the transgender people, especially in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So you know that Tom guy, his girlfriend, Zendaya?
Yeah.
Zendaya's a dude. That's a dude. It's like, you look at her.
They did good on that one.
You look at her, she's really pretty, right?
Right.
Well, take the hair away from her and put my haircut on her.
Right.
And it's like, she has tall shoulders. They don't droop like women's. They're tall. They stand straight out. Like, oh, you look at the body. It's like, wow, that looks like a dude's body with long, pretty hair.
Yeah, it's great.
It is. I know my sister talks about it a lot. She, I don't know, she really thrives. She thrives in that mindset. They really disciplined and routine and all that.
It's nice when you get to that point.
Yeah.
But then when you fall out, it's hard to get back to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Keep my house for vacation.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's just like I was talking about the machines yesterday. I was like, I'm talking about the we go, no, Brandon, no, you don't need that. You don't need that. Like, yeah, like per year. I was Brandon, you don't need that. You don't need that.
Well, it's different for you because my buying is just for fun. You're buying, I'm buying a liability. You're buying an asset. Those are different. Money's different between liability and asset.
Yeah, I'm saying right now my goal is to like put a lot of building money right now.
I'll tell you about that number to get.
Hey, like if that number, then we can come back. I was like, hey, that machine's been sitting there for about a year. You gotta try to sell for about a year. It ain't going.
And then in 30 years when you start drawing it,
Yeah.
from like right now when you start it,
Yeah.
30 years you start drawing, all the money that you're drawing is tax free.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you die, nobody owes it back because it just comes out of policy.
Well, that's a different deal that I'm talking about, but it's the same deal.
Yeah.
It's just two different sides of it.
Right.
Yeah, you can borrow against it's called your death benefit.
Yeah.
Borrow from your death benefit, and then when you die, instead of having 1.5 that goes to your kids, because you borrowed 1.5 of it, the kids just get $1 million of it.
Morning.
And that's totally fine.
I need to see if I still have mine. I think I do. Because if I do, I'm 100% going to borrow against it.
I can't wait till that has value to it.
Your which has value? Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right, players, here we go.
Yeah. That'll be here in 3-4 years. You'll be able to borrow against it to go buy your land and possibly have enough for your 20% towards your building.
Yeah. That'd be pretty neat. I don't know the other gentleman doing it. But I don't know the fact depending on my grants, depending on the
Where did Kelly say that crunch is coming here? I remember her saying that, I never heard of it, and I drove by one in the city last week.
they're a more freeway kind of Planet Fitness, like fancier Planet Fitness. And they're
So we bought a special muzzle that we think this one won't hurt him,
yeah.
and he still breathe easy and all that,
Yeah.
but he can't bite anybody.
You know how much there?
They do, but it's not the ones that you want on your dog. So we bought one, $15. We'll get the one that you like.
What do I think is fine?
Probably.
I mean, I've never seen her angry. I mean, I try to be mean to her and doing stuff, and she just looks at me like,
Yeah, my dogs won't be mean, but Buddy, he does not like his fingers touched.
yeah.
He don't like any of his feet touched. So when we play, I grab his feet.
Yeah.
And he wants to play tug of war, so we'll play tug of war, and I reach down there and grab a foot, and he'll start growling.
Yeah.
And I'll reach on this side. He doesn't like
like, she wasn't like trying to like a mission fight. It was like they were like, hey, it's your warning. Type thing.
I've never been bit, but I've been hit with those teeth.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been hit with the side and I'm down. I've been hit on the forehead.
It's a good arm day. So every time I turn the camera off in the gym is when, especially in the mornings, is when me, Brad, and Brandon end up having funny ass conversations. Now, granted, some of those conversations is probably good that they aren't recorded because it'd get us on a conspiracy fucking watch list, probably. But the other times, funny. I gotta get gas. Worst thing in the world to do anymore is getting gas. But yeah, I don't know. It's gone down some. It's sub $3 by 0.1 cent. So there's that. I don't know, watch the car for me. You guys know what to do. Oh, yeah. I have a caffeine overdose like one of the Trend twins. A little Red Bull here after my pre-workout. Just kidding. We don't want that to happen. It'll be a bad day. I couldn't live with myself if caffeine is what took me out. See what I did there? Oh shit. Ooh, take these bullets in. What's that? Oh yeah. Nope. Keys. Good times. 6.66 gallons. Good times, good times. The mark of the beast, oh no. People are dumb. Anyways, I'm going to work, so. You guys know the drill at this point. You'll either see something at work or you'll see me in the car on the way home from work. Mystery. Well, getting some work talks today. Hasn't been a good start, not because anybody's been being an asshole or anything, but from the looks of it, we may not have the Goodyear contract anymore. And if we don't, that will mean the adventures at Baveco are over. Because I don't see us staying open without that. That's our bread and butter, our biggest the biggest contract that we have. And it's the one that pays out, you know, the most when it comes to our monthly stuff. So we're going to take the job hunt a little more seriously, as opposed to trying to find a second job, to trying to find a full-time job, which is going to be hard to do, because it'll have to be something that I can start, that I can go to work after I take Gabe to school, or I've got to figure out how to get a second car so that I can leave my mom the edge. Oh, this is going to be rough. It's exactly how I wanted this day to go. So, wonderful news. That's sarcasm. Son of a bitch. Just can't catch a break. It's alright. It's alright. We'll make it work. We'll figure something out. We always do. We're doing our Crossroads deliveries right now. It's our other big deal, but it's only once a month that it happens. So, you guys saw it in January, because last month I was out the day that the Crossroads deliveries got made. So, it's one of those times I wish this channel was much bigger, that it paid at least what I was making at Goodyear, because then I could focus on making it better. Apparently that person just did not want to wait. Oh, this sucks. This sucks a lot. I don't know, Dave's a smart dude though. He may figure something out. My cup is far too big for this truck. It really sucks, because I was going to talk to Dave about seeing if working something out on if I could drive this tune from work, then I could work till 5, because my mom would have my car and she would be able to get the boy from school. That kind of throws a wrench in things. But old Lawton crackheads, got to love it. Oh man. I don't know. It's like I said, not a great way to start the day. So luckily most of these orders aren't very big. This one and the second to last one are the two biggest ones I have. Well, and then the very last one's a pretty big one, but it's the only thing going in the truck, so there's no fiddling through making sure I'm grabbing the right stuff. So, but we're yeah, we'll figure some stuff out. I don't know. Halfway done. These are relatively small. There's only, like I said, there's only two big ones. This next one's, I think, 3 or 4 things. Oh no, my next one's my big one. But it's still small for comparatively to what they normally get. So, not too big a deal. And this one I have to walk the furthest, because the very last one I met the guy that's in charge of all that. He's like, man, you can just back up to the steps. So that makes it nice and easy. Don't have to go very far. So, but, I don't know. You guys want some driving footage? You haven't had none of that in a while. So, I'll give you some of that. The attitude in the shop is not looking fantastic. So, not a big fan of how that's going. Dave's been on the phone. I don't know how long he's been there. He was here whenever I got back from my first go around of the Crossroads deliveries. So I got back, I think, at 12:45, which is way earlier than he normally is here. And he has been on the phone with people ever since. And that's not a good sign. I spent the last 20, 30 minutes, well, 20-ish minutes since I've been, while I was at the warehouse, putting in some applications. So we will see what happens with that. But we're gonna have an actual episode on the podcast tonight. We're gonna have another comedian, Tolu. He's gonna be on. He's gonna have a fun story about somebody stole one of the shirts that he had made. I'll have my shirt tonight, as a matter of fact. But yeah, they swindled him. Somebody distracted him, and the other person jacked one off the front of his little deal that he had set up. He found at least one of the two people that did it and confronted him. He got the security camera footage, and it's pretty funny to watch that dude just essentially shit his pants. Tolu's not a very big fella, but he's an MMA fighter and stuff, and he's good at his craft. So I know he practices the art of folding clothes with people still in it pretty heavily. So we haven't gotten a call from Gabe's school yet. Knock on wood, it's still time, but it's better than it was last week whenever he didn't even make it to class. I think I've got him convinced that kid jail is real, and that if he keeps acting a fool, that's where he's going to be. So, hoping, fingers crossed, and then he just gets past it. So, I should probably tell his teacher about that I've got him convinced that that's a real thing. That way, if she has a talk with him, she'll be like, don't forget, if you keep this up, your dad's going to have him come get you and put you in kid jail. So, I don't know. Trying to stay positive. So many sirens today. Apparently somebody stole an ambulance from the hospital, and there was like 20 cops chasing him. It was here in town, which I find hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So, yeah. Trying to remember to use these more. You know, that's kind of why I bought them. So. Oh, yeah. I know I need an adult beverage after today. Today has been just not physically stressful, but mentally stressful for sure with everything going on at work. And it's now, don't get me wrong, it's not a guaranteed thing. We don't know if we lost the contract or not. But it started off, it was just hoses that they were pricing out other places, and now come to find out it's literally everything. So if we lose that, that's going to be, thousands of dollars, like yearly salary for some people, thousands of dollars, like more than I make in a year. And that's monthly stuff. So, which is crazy because, there's some days they don't get a whole lot, but there's other days that they get a ton, and some of those hoses are, I think they're like $28, $29 a piece, and they're ordering, especially on big orders, they're ordering 25 and 30 of them at a time. So it is a substantial loss if we lose that. So yeah, my new little phone holder is at the house, so that's a plus, and the guitar strings and the machine heads came a day early, so that's awesome. I'm trying to learn how to play guitar. I used to play bass, so, and I think I have a couple of picks. So, I don't know. I'll probably hang out with Gabe and then see about restringing the guitar, and hopefully it will get him convinced that can't screw with the machine heads like he was before. So yeah, I'm going to get him, and that's going to be the plan until we go to the show. So it's time to go to the saloon. The saloons. So that dog we had to go figure out. What? I love you too, bud. Close the door, I'll miss you. Close the door, please. Yeah. Sure. 2 hours, man. Yeah. Anyways, the dog we had to go help my mom with. It's a cute little pitty, big old head, little bitty body. He was skinny as hell. The dog was, I don't know if he'd been out for a while or what, but I'm pretty sure the owner was, one of the member of the local I only like the master race kind of people. But the dog's back. Wasn't a fan of leaving it, but I found the owner, so I kind of had to. I mean, granted, I probably could have just taken the little fella to the house. So long as he got along with the girls, would have probably been okay. But not one to steal somebody's dog. I don't know everybody's situation. Maybe they're both hungry and he's doing what he can. So, and the dog didn't seem scared to go to the guy. If the dog would have been scared to go back to the guy, that would have been a different story. You know, I'd have thought, would have thought extra hard about turning him back. He seemed excited to see his person, so hopefully his person was just as excited to see him. So, yeah, we're going to the saloon. I'm gonna stop and get me a Red Bull. Not that I need it, but I've already had, I feel like 700 milligrams of caffeine today between my pre-workout and the Red Bull I had before work. So, I don't know. I want one. I want the flavor, even though they don't taste great. But there's some kind of flavor. That's where we're going.